Joining us now in a CNBC exclusive is Jude Bricker. He's the CEO of Country Airlines. Shares haven't opened yet, Jude, but we're waiting for that. Let's talk about this year. As our viewers might imagine, last year was a challenging one for your airline in addition to everyone else. You made money in 2019. Can you also make money in 2021?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, we outperformed the industry through the COVID crisis. Keep in mind we have three segments that help. We have a cargo business that did quite well through the crisis. We're hiring today, and these funds will help us continue to grow. So we're feeling really good about where we are.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about the fact that you have this three-way business model, as you referenced: charter, cargo, and commercial. So where are you sort of flexing the most right now?
Well, the growth story in the second quarter for us is going to be recovery in our leisure business. And we're seeing that in our bookings today. So, really for the first time since the COVID crisis came, we've been able to get sales back to what they were in pre-COVID levels. And so we're feeling really good about a recovery in leisure travel right now.
Now, prior to COVID, you also boasted what you said, at least, were higher operating income margins than many other mainline passenger airlines. Will that continue to be the case? Are there added costs from COVID that won't go away?
Well, no, actually, we were able to delever through COVID, and part of the proceeds of this offering are going to go to repay the CARES Act loan. So we're coming out of this crisis with a better balance sheet. And we're also able to do some fleet deals during the crisis that were really helpful. So our cost structure is better. Our balance sheet is better. We're really well positioned to take advantage of the recovery.
Jude, when you talk about that recovery in leisure travel, where are people going?
Well, we're Minnesota-based carriers. So this time of year, Minnesotans like to go to the Sun Belt. And so Florida is really popular right now. One of the things that's lagging behind is Mexico and the Caribbean due to travel restrictions on reentry. But Florida is really popular. The desert destinations in Arizona and Las Vegas, that's where we're selling right now.
Yeah, we keep hearing about Florida, I'll tell you. I'm curious about the cargo piece of the puzzle for you. I mean, we've been hearing about and talking about these elevated shipping rates right now and the fact that capacity is so constrained. What has that meant in terms of the opportunity for you to move some of those goods around the country, around the world over the past year? And how much will that continue to be part of the equation this year?
Yeah, so about 25% of our flying hours are done on cargo airplanes, and we have 12 dedicated cargo aircraft in our fleet today. We don't have any immediate plans to grow that, and the real value of that business is the stability it gives us. Because leisure customers all want to go at the same time to the same place. And so we have to be able to fly a lot when the flying's good and not much when it's bad. And so having this very stable business line in cargo is really what helps us to be a better company as a whole.
Hey, Jude, there's been a lot of consternation last few months about at least the majors in that they spent a lot of their cash flow on buybacks prior to the pandemic. Pandemic came along, they got a lot of government aid. I wonder if you think airline executives, and you've been at many carriers, think of the balance sheet differently now, if they think of rainy day funds differently now.
I hope so. I mean, we're certainly in growth mode here. So when we think about the balance sheet, we're going to be very conservative because it's really about not having a lot of fixed obligations so we can be really flexible. And so, we run the business very conservatively. But yeah, I think there's going to be a change in the attitude of C-suites across the industry as they think about risk.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.